Hospice service is built around a core called the interdisciplinary team.
Every patient has a physician that attends to their needs, a nurse, a social worker, an aide, and also a chaplain if they elect, and a volunteer.
That team comes together to provide that array of services that treats not only the body in the patient's case, but also their mind, their spirit. 90% of patients will be in their homes, which may also be the nursing home. And then we have this Earlene Howard Hospice home in Springdale.
Circle of Life's inpatient hospice facility is located in Harbor Meadows and features 2 wings with 24 patient rooms.
Circle of Life is so blessed to be able to have this magnificent facility to provide hospice services.
Here, families find a comfortable environment for their loved ones.
All the comforts of home, all the comforts of someone's bedroom. The family members can make a choice to stay 24/7 with their loved one and have comfortable sleeping accommodations, have their meals provided for them, and just allow them to focus their time and their energy on their loved one.
It's perfect for those patients
that are either having problems controlling their symptoms at home, someone that has end-of-life cancer, for example, may not be able to get cured of their cancer, but they can still be relieved of their symptoms, pain or nausea or whatever else. And that's what hospice specializes in, is trying to keep them comfortable.
How you doing, baby?
A final battle with cancer led Jim Stringer to enlist the help of Circle of Life Hospice for his wife Cynthia, who has been fighting cancer for 15 years.
She's a registered nurse and spent 25 years taking care of other people, including giving chemo to cancer patients when she worked at a hospital. In 1994, she had been playing racquetball and noticed a soreness in her armpit, so she got to feeling around and found this great big huge lump. She had a biopsy, found out it was class 4 cancer, which is the second most aggressive you can get. She had a lumpectomy and then 8 rounds of chemotherapy, 35 treatments of radiation, worked full time. Doctor said it's in remission, so we went on living and raising our kids, and then in 1997, about the same time of year, January, she had been running a low-grade fever, wasn't feeling very good, went in for a checkup and found out that it had come back to the lungs and the bone very aggressively.
In 2000, the cancer came back a 3rd time in her brain.
Cancer went into remission again. Then in early December of 2004, she went in. She never did get past like 6-month checkups. It seemed like it was always about every 6 months. Went in. The doctor said it's come back in the lungs and the bone and the spine again.
In July of 2007, the cancer returned a 5th time, and doctors gave Cynthia 4 to 6 months to live. 2 years later, Cynthia is still alive, but her treatments have stopped working.
We told him, we're done fighting. The only other options were IV chemo, and she couldn't handle it. He had prescribed hospice. My boss had had his mother down here, and she had died here a few months before, so we heard nothing but great things about Circle of Life. It means a tremendous amount to us and the family to know that their goal is pain management, obviously, and they don't want anybody to be uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form, and they'll do whatever it takes to make sure that she's comfortable, and we greatly appreciate that, and they've been very gracious to all of us.
Circle of Life Hospice focuses not only on medical support, but also emotional and spiritual support for every member of the family, including children, like Cynthia's granddaughter, Genevieve.
This is our bear.
Dia LeDuc
It's so soft.
is the director of inpatient services. She says the best part of her job is
identifying children that are part of these families and helping them to work through the grief process.
If you start feeling kind of sad, that you can hug Selena, and even Nana could hug
We
Selena.
have a Bear Hugs program So we have these stuffed bears to give to that child, and they can use it as kind of a therapeutic tool. And then they can take it home and still feel that closeness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks to unique bereavement services, Circle of Life is committed to helping families cope with the death of a loved one.
No one has an illness, even a life-ending illness, in a vacuum of the people that are in relationship with them, family and close friends. Those people are affected by that disease as well. And so hospice comes and provides that support, and we do it in a way that not only provides support to the family while the patient is still alive, but we continue with bereavement support for months, even years if necessary, after the patient has died. We're really excited about our new Center for Grief, Healing, and Transitions. It is a dedicated area in the facility in Springdale where we have licensed counselors, social workers, chaplains. We have this array of support for bereavement, not only for those that have had a hospice experience with a loved one, but for anyone in the community who is dealing with grief.
This is the most sacred work that I think we have the ability to do.
For Circle of Life, nothing is more sacred than ushering a patient from one life into the next. Through the eyes of the Stringer family, Cynthia waits just outside Heaven's Gates.
Last night, kids and I said, Cynthia, we give you permission to let go. It's time. So that's made it a lot easier. Because when you know where she's headed and you know there's no more pain, why? It'd be selfish of us to try to hold on to her, and we don't want to do that.
This year, the Stringers, along with dozens of other families, will say their last goodbyes to loved ones here at Circle of Life Hospice. But for other families, especially ones living in Benton County, spending time with loved ones in their final days can be a challenge.
More than half of our patients live in Benton County, and so when they need inpatient hospice care in our hospice home, they have to come all the way to Springdale to receive that. So someone that may be a spouse of a hospice patient who lives in Bella Vista finds it very difficult to get down to Springdale.
Circle of Life Hospice plans to change that. In 2012, construction will begin on a new 24-bed inpatient hospice facility at Bentonville's Legacy Village community. In the meantime, Circle of Life will open a temporary 8-bed hospice home in January across the street from their future facility.
It became obvious to us that a location nearer that population, the senior population in Benton County, would better meet their hospice needs.
Circle of Life Hospice is committed to meeting the hospice needs of anyone who needs us.
In 2009, Circle of Life will have served over 1,000 patients and all of their family members. You know, that is not possible without the community support that we have been so blessed with. It takes every one of our staff members, every one of our volunteers, and our community to support the work of Circle of Life Hospice. If we truly are going to prepare ourselves to proactively meet the hospice needs of Northwest Arkansas, then it will take all of us working together to be able to accomplish that.
Hospice, I think, is an experience. It's an incredible team that comes together and walks with patients on their journey. We love on them along the way. It's amazing.